John, and that's Yeqian on the side. And today we're going to talk about Neo-Bigness and how this is related to Rem Koolhaas and how we've derived from the theory of Rem Koolhaas and how we applied it. John, would you like to take the stage?
Yeah. Okay. So theory and practice are components of an interwoven system. Theory fuels practice and practice fuels theory. This diagram shows some of the intricacies between the two. According to Rem Koolhaas, in order for a building to be big, it has to be beyond the critical mass, devoid of architecture, have no internal or external relationships, be amoral, and spark context. However, this was in 1993, and as practice evolved, so did theory. So how does bigness apply to society today? In our opinion, we have gone beyond bigness to something we call Neo-Bigness. Neo-Bigness supersedes such superficial factors as critical mass and physical materiality. It consists of small components such as which form a loosely connected system. Its factors are largely intangible, and it is inevitable. This map of the internet is a concrete example of Neo-Bigness. These are some examples which help distinguish between bigness and Neo-Bigness. The reason that the pyramids of Giza are just big and not neo-big is because they aren't part of an interconnected global network, whereas petrol stations are, for example. Now looking to the future, by 2048, new forms of transportation rendered petrol stations obsolete, and as a result, vast parts of prime suburban and urban lands were suddenly void of function. In parallel to this, by the year 2048, augmented virtual reality has become the #1 source of entertainment for the human public.
Virtual reality, you can be who you want to be, and you can be where you want to be, and with whom you want to be, and you can even have been who you want to have been. Well, my childhood was kind of tough, although I didn't really think about that at the time. You know, you don't really have much to compare to, but my pa, he was always trying hard, but he never did seem to be able to.
At first, virtual entertainment systems were allowed in domestic homes, but this resulted in countless accidental deaths to people who abused the technology and did not have the will to return to physical reality to meet the physiological needs of their bodies. This caused laws to be made which only allowed the use of virtual reality to be done in qualified centers where trained personnel monitor and regulate the status of virtual users. These centers are interconnected through the virtual dimension. The virtual industry rapidly expanded at an unprecedented rate. This expansion demanded plots of land near residential areas. The empty petrol stations proved to be ideal locations for the new industry. Due to the global obsession with virtual reality, many psychological conditions developed around its use. Examples include virtual addiction and multiple virtual personality disorder. The virtual center developed into providing virtual rehab, further using available plots. In conclusion, we're keeping the Neo-Bigness of the petrol stations by installing an even more interconnected system of building typologies which meet the needs of the new society. Thank you.